But what this means, actually, is that in terms of the sacred science, understanding that it is vibration that produces matter, finally, it is also vibration, of course, that produces the effect that art has upon us, all art. We know this best, or we understand it best in music. Everybody knows music is just vibration, and yet there's a tremendous difference between a Beethoven quartet, the Star-Spangled Banner, and the Rolling Stones. Each of these produce their own emotions, as it were, and they produce them solely through vibration. Well, it was Schiller, I thought it was Goethe, I made a mistake, but even I do. It was Schiller who said that, or who described architecture as frozen music. And this is not just poetically and metaphorically true, it's literally true, because architecture does in stone what music does in sound. In other words, it's visual vibrations that are affecting us, and we're inside the symphony, as it were, when we're in a sacred space, when we're in any space, as a matter of fact. We are being affected emotionally by the vibrational nature of that particular building. So when we go into an Egyptian temple, we are resonating to its harmonies and proportions and so on. And if the great sages of the past understood that each of the cosmic principles, which are the gods, as it were, the gods are not sort of strange animal-headed beings, they are the embodiments of cosmic principles, and those cosmic principles are all, in one way or another, inextricably related to certain numbers, interplay of numbers, which give rise to geometry, harmony, proportion, and measure. And when you know the secrets of the numbers, as it were, and the secrets of the principles, you are able to produce a building that will evoke within the emotional center of the beholder that particular principle. So even though we've virtually lost that, we've lost that knowledge effectively, this is what we're all busy trying to recoup, but when you go into a Hathor temple, you get a certain reaction to it. You're reacting to Hathor. When you go into a Horus temple, your reaction is very different, and it varies for different people. Some resonate to one more than another, but there's no mistaking the different emotional effects of these temples, just as there's no mistaking the difference between the emotional effect of a Bach cantata and a Led Zeppelin rock song. That they're very different from each other, and the reason that they're different is because of their constituent, of their harmonies and the numbers that are involved with